Greetings, humans. Spinning Mantis here for the next episode of my Long Dark gameplay walkthrough. So glad that you joined me. Well, it happened again. My save game got screwed up, and I lost a bunch of days. Lost everything that we went and did at the forge. Lost pretty much, well, quite a lot of what we looted in that last zone. Basically, the save reverted all the way back to the night we slept out on the Riken on the ship. So that was a bummer. So I didn't record it, but I went back and I forged even more arrowheads, like 38 arrowheads, and created the deerskin pants, and made a bunch of snares, made 5 snares, and then ran all the way back here to Coastal Highway. So I saved you guys the trip of running back, all the time of me just rebuilding the same stuff we had already built in some episodes, and headed back to the Coastal Highway because that will be the jumping off point of our next expedition into a new zone. So what I'm trying to do is find Jackrabbit Island out here in the mists. It's a foggy day, and let me tell you, they patched the game. A huge patch to the game. They added a completely new zone, which is called Timberwolf Mountain, which you can access through Pleasant Valley. So after we do some stuff around here in Coastal Highway again, we will head off to Pleasant Valley, explore that zone, and then from Pleasant Valley proceed to the next area. And they changed a lot of things in the game. So no longer do you fix your knives and your hatchets and your guns with wood and metal. Not anymore. You use... Oh, and they changed the user interface. User interface. So let me pop in... You'll see that's different. The inventory screen is pretty much the same, but here's what's different. So now you have whetstone. You use that to keep your knives and your hatchet in shape, and then you've got a rifle cleaning kit to keep your rifle in shape. I don't see anything that keeps your bow in shape, which kind of stinks. So the way the knife, hatchet, and rifle system is going to work from now on is you can maintain it with those kits, but only for a certain amount of time. After that, it's going to completely break. So if you play these marathon games where you're playing for like 100 in-game days or more, eventually you won't be able to repair those items anymore. So you should never break down knives or hatchets anymore. There's like sort of an achievement system there. New location discovered. There's a new log. So we are on the wrong island. I'm trying to go out and set my snares so that we can get some rabbit hides and build the bunny mittens again, which we lost due to the bad save a long time ago. So it's really poor visibility. I don't really like to be walking out around the ice with the visibility so poor. But anywho, you can see I think they've tweaked the shadows a little bit. There's more shadows. Now the trees and branches and leaves and grass all sway in the wind when there's heavy wind. They've added a whole bunch of stuff. The user interface is different. There are new animations for deer. So many things have changed and been upgraded. Hopefully I'm heading in the right direction. This is just me blindly walking into the... I mean, I can see nothing. Nothing. So I'm figuring, since the game has really been changed considerably, I'm thinking that if this save fails again, I may just go ahead and start a new game. You know, just start a new game, maybe on the harder difficulty. So we're going to place snares on Jackrabbit Island. Definitely saw bunny there. So this isn't Jackrabbit Island now, is it? Yeah. I don't want to have to check multiple spots. Let's just put down snares on the main Jackrabbit Island. I think that's just a little island extension. So yeah, so many systems in the game have been changed and tweaked in the last update that I think, you know, if it comes to it, we should just probably start a fresh new game, you know. I don't know. So it looks like I like to run through that little grass path and up along there. It's weird. It's from an area you couldn't put it down. So hopefully we can get our rabbit on and make those darn mittens. So yeah, this is probably the best strategy as far as rabbits go. You want to observe an area that they like to walk. They'll send a path along a certain area and then hit that area with a whole bunch of snares. So we will head back to the home base just for a second. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go try to find some birch saplings in the forest area behind where we've got our base set up. Because due to our previous restarts, we don't have arrow shafts. So we're going to have to cure out some birch saplings, find them, cure them, and craft arrow shafts out of them to make our arrows. We've got a ton of arrowheads now, enough to quite last us a long time. That's what I wanted to do since I had to restart the whole section. I just wanted to make sure that when I did wind up crafting the arrowheads, I made a ton, so we don't really have to go back to Desolation Point anytime in the near future. That should keep us going for a while. And after I made, I didn't make one, maybe I did make one, and I found one. I had 2 arrows. I went out and practiced with the bow some, and I did not have any success. Still haven't hit anything with the bow. I had a couple close calls with with rabbits, but haven't tried shooting at the deer yet. But there's been no success in that field. So yeah, I really just don't know about hunting with the bow in this game at this point. The animal AI is a little too squirrely, I think. You can't shoot a bow from crouching, but I think if they let you be more stealthy and you could actually get closer to the deer while crouching rather than and actually shoot from a crouch rather than them running off. It's just really hard to get close enough to get a decent shot, and it uses realistic physics, so if they're even a little bit away, you have to aim way, way up, way above, and there's no targeting reticle, so once you draw your bow, you really don't know exactly which direction you're shooting in. Well, you know what direction you're shooting in, but it's hard to tell how you've lined it up. I wish there was, like, they added, just even if it was a little physical, a little stick or something on the side of the bow that you could use as a little makeshift sight, anything like that. You held the bow in a certain position where you would know where your arrow is going to go. I guess this game really doesn't want a lot in the UI, so they couldn't really have a meter to show you, like, how far away something is, or, you know, how much strength, how much tension you need to have on the bow to make the long shot. I don't know. It's just tough. And it's hard to practice. So one of the new things they've added to the game, they said in some of the zones, they added things that are like targets, so you can practice with your bow. But the thing is, those arrows, every time you shoot them, they degrade, and you're going to destroy your arrows by practicing. It's just really tough. It's tough to make good shots. It's tough to craft and make all that stuff and maintain it. Yeah, I just wish the bow was a little bit easier to use at this point. So, our house is up ahead, but we're really not going to head to the house specifically. We're just going to go kind of search the woodsy areas up here in the hills behind where we've been living at. So, keep our eyes out for sapling things. Don't think there are any hatches, any prepper caches in this zone. So yeah, this is just really a foraging mission. So let's see if there's... That looks really steep. Don't know if it's gonna let me climb up here. Yeah, too steep. So usually you find the saplings and stuff on the near the edge of the map, or often. That's where I've often found them. Can you get up there? Doesn't necessarily look too steep, but it is. That is, if not the edge of the map, a boundary, sort of like to direct you. You don't really want to go up there. Huh. Not seeing what I need. Where the saplin's at, yo?
Damn! Oh, that hurts.
Really? Really? Sprained your ankle? See, like up here is where you'd think you'd find the saplings. Areas like this. We're way up in the hills. What was that it? Or just a tree far off? Oh. Not seeing anything. At least the weather cleared up. The fog cleared out. Can I get all the way up here? Seems like it. Maybe there'll be some caves up here too. Well, darn, I'm not just not seeing anything. It stinks. No saplings, no caves, no nothings. Anything. Huh. I wonder if I can get a good look. That looks pretty dangerous. Well, I don't know what to say. Just not having any luck. Not having any luck. Let's try it this way then. Maybe, just maybe. Or is this the way we came up originally? Yeah, is that just the same way I just went? Meh. Let's try it. Way out. Don't know if I've made it all the way up here before. Silent clearing. Here comes some flurries. Looks like there's some OMB. I always use some OMB. Yeah, so we certainly haven't found the silent clearing in this playthrough. I don't know if I've ever been up to this little nook before. So I keep going. Some kind of a cave? No cave? Yes, cave? This is just maybe a little overlook. Grab some more reishis. Okay, we got the mushroom thing happening. Okay, I'm just checking some. Okay. Just trying to orient myself. I think I can go up there. I'm the mountain runner. I don't know, I just have a feeling there's something up there. Don't think I can approach it from this direction though. Think maybe we should look up here. Maybe we haven't walked this path. Just kind of stay on this little non-road here. Yeah, we looked at this place. Bummer. Just don't know. Oh, just don't know. Here comes the wind. See the trees starting to sway now, which they did not do before. Let's go take the top loop and just kind of set us up there. Thinking like there is like in between places where there'll be something. I'm not seeing anything though. nothing doing. Bam. Oh, there's a branch. Found a branch. Oh, say little Groot. He's kind of dancing. Dance, little Groot. Dance in the wind, Groot. So I think that's what we need for the arrows. Don't know where else you can look for birch saplings. Not sure. Whoa. Nice little addition. The wind effects. So yeah, we're really gonna need to find some more birch branches. We're up here, are we? Oof. Bruising and torn clothing. Just eating up stone. There are 6 hours of day left. So going sideways, I think I'll up a little bit. Don't know if I've checked this out either. Yeah, it did. Okay, Burnt out village. Where else could I find stuff? Well, I think it's probably time anyway to just get back to base. The weather's getting worse. Actually, we can check our check our good old snares. Looks like I tore my clothing, which isn't good. So we should probably fix that up as soon as we can. Yeah, like running around in a snowy mountain doesn't seem like the wisest choice. This looks like the way we came up. That's the trailer right there. We'll go drop off. Hey there, Big Bear. When the rabbit meets the bear. So we will drop off that sapling. Go check our traps. See, there's one of the new deer skins and animations, I think. They've got like bigger horns and they run in a little different fashion. Wolf. The wolf among us. The way they turn around still isn't that natural or fluid. It's just kind of like they pivot on a point rather than kind of naturally turning. So we will drop that. Good. And this stuff. Survival bows, hunting rifle, maple saplings. Don't have enough to make. Don't have enough yet to make the deerskin boots. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my time inside to repair my clothing, because apparently that fall ripped me up, before going out to check on our snares. Give them a little more time to snare something. So I think got clothing here. Right now we'll just take it all. And then we will go to our clothes. Swick up, busted up the worst. Deer pants maybe. The shoes. Gotta be the shoes. So actions. Let's repair that. 6 minutes? Fine. Not a big deal. Alright. Let's go ahead and repair that. 5 minutes. Easy peasy. Looks like my deerskin stuff got hurt the most. We'll repair that. Just so we stay nice and warm. Those are at 96, that's okay. The boots and the pants are at 86. And I think I can repair the boots. I do think I have a... Okay. May have left the leather over in Desolation Point. It's possible. 38 arrowheads. Very useful amounts. I would say let's grab those two. And we can go ahead and transfer the OMB. And apples, mushrooms, and I think that's all we need to do for now. Okay, let's go jog out to the old Jackrabbit Island and check our snares and then call it a day. The goal over the next couple episodes is just going to be to build those rabbit mittens once again and the deer boots, make some arrows so we can start attempting to become better at bow hunting. And then after that we will travel from this zone through that mine we explored that one time to the Pleasant Valley zone, and that is a big zone, so we'll spend a lot of time there. That's probably the zone I've spent the least amount of time in the game, so it'll be interesting. We'll discover new things, we'll hit all of the points of interest in the Pleasant Valley zone, and then that is the way that we are going to enter the new zone, Timberwolf Mountain. And Timberwolf Mountain is supposed to be a lot tougher. It has a new game mechanic that's rock climbing, so we're going to start rock climbing as part of the game, and so get up to Timberwolf Mountain, and apparently there's some special loot. There's like a flare gun, which I was on my list of things to add to the game. I was like, yeah, the game should have a flare gun. It'd be good for scaring off bears and stuff, and so apparently it's something that will stop a bear attack. So I'm seeing a lot of rabbits out on that little peninsula also, just kind of going over the edge like that, so maybe I should trap up that island too. Well, I hope we snared something. Some cool weather. Hazy sun, shadowy mountains, little fluffy snowflakes. I'm not quite sure what other game series I can start next for the channel. If anyone has an idea, go ahead and post it in the comments. That'd be sweet, and we'll check it out. Don't have like all the world's games, but so look like they're all hanging out there. Like, you could like get in the snares. I mean, that would really help. I think I have seen a rabbit before hit a snare. Look at that, come on. It's right there. The rabbits are right there. Look at that. They are everywhere but inside the snare. A lot of stuff going on out there on the ice. Let's just check our temp. Temp's okay. Just watch these rabbits for a minute. He walked right through the snare. Do you like have to be off screen for the snares to actually work? 'Cause that seems a bit silly. I just watched the rabbit walk like right through the snare. I don't know. It's lame. Lameness. Okay. Well, we'll leave him out here overnight, and if there's nothing during the day, I'll definitely go back and reset them. Look at that, they're like running right through the snares. Come on. Just hanging out there. Like, oh yeah, we're just chilling. We don't care about these snares. No. Just like, whatever. Whatevs. I'm not afraid of no snares. Alright, sprint back home. Call it a day. Derpy derp derp. So yeah, I think that's really all we're going to be able to accomplish in this episode. It says 3 hours of daylight left. Looks like we're getting quite winded from the sprinting. I think they may have tweaked that a little bit more again. So now sprinting depletes more of your energy bar than it did before. They keep making that more severe each patch, I think, which is fine. I mean, I get it. You should be able to sprint everywhere. Oh, there's... Is that a wolf or is that another deer? It's a deer. So yeah, lots and lots of changes in the last patch. You've got your whetstones for your hatchets and your knives. You've got your rifle repair kit for your rifles. I think they said they have tweaked the bow a little bit. They added a originally there was a reticle, if you know what that is. It's a little pointer in shooter games. It shows you where your bolts are supposed to hit. So there was a reticle, and they took it out in the last patch. Then they put it back in. They're really trying to go for a no user interface, no like info on the screen type of game. They want it all to be very kind of passive. So they think it makes it unrealistic having like, obviously you're not going to have a crosshairs on the screen for a primitive survival bow, but I really do think it would be excellent if they could add a bow into the game, like a nice hunter's compound bow or something, like you would buy at a sporting goods store or a hunting store. You know, those do exist. So back to the coastal town site. Let's look at the landscape. that seems like a good place as any to end this episode. I'm just gonna sleep it off for the night and pick it up again tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate it if you like and subscribe, and I hope you join me for the next episode of my The Long Dark gameplay walkthrough. That's it for now. Spinning Mantis out. Namaste.